Okay, so this video ended up a lot shorter than I expected. Basically, it's just a little extra video for the Godmaster DLC of Hollow Knight. Right here, you can see me getting a delicate flower from the Traitor Lord's daughter's grave, because you can do that now. It's for the fact that you can give the delicate flower to a lot more NPCs. Only one of them is really relevant to the DLC itself, though. Fluke Hermit right here basically looks down on the Godseeker's location once you release them. But yeah, Delicate Flower you can give to some of the Nail Masters, some of the meaner NPCs, you know, that kind of stuff. But only does giving the Delicate Flower to the Godseeker right here does it change something. Specifically, it changes the ending of the Godmaster DLC to something else. It's such a minor change that I'm not even going to bother showing it. Like, you can just look it up on YouTube, really. The other thing that I'm going to show is something called the Eternal Ordeal, or basically an extra bonus fight. It's kind of specific, but yeah, you have to crystal dash off of that wall and go up this indentation on the ceiling. You have to attack as you're going up the ceiling, by the way. Otherwise, you'll just keep wall jumping off of something. The shaft, really. And by attacking that wall right here, you reveal a statue of Zot the Mighty. To my right is the Radiance, or rather the Absolute Radiance challenge, if you want to do that whenever you want. And you probably will if you actually ever got to the Absolute Radiance, because you need to practice before being able to actually beat her. Zot the Mighty. He's a joke, but he can damage you, unlike the Coliseum of Fools challenge. Yeah, he's actually capable of damaging you in this mode, typically. What I'm doing right now is I'm basically getting as much soul as I can get. It's rather relevant because this is not just a one-on-one fight against Zot the Mighty. It's the Eternal Ordeal. Yes, the music is as silly as it sounds right now. Zot is singing his battle theme for the Great Prince Zot fight. It's so dumb. Anyway, the challenge here is that you need to defeat 57 Zots, quote unquote, to unlock an extra title screen mode, which is just Zot singing the title screen. It's kind of silly, but I mean, some people want to do it for completion's sake, so you might as well do it. It's not that hard, if you ask me. I mean, I completed the Pantheon of Hellness, so this is nothing compared to that. But even so, I'm using Shaman Stone with Soul Twister, with Grimchild, and I'm not sure what else. Probably Unbreakable Strength. Not a very complicated sect, that's for sure. You're mostly going for a survival set, but you also, like, the reason why I have Shaman Stone is because it's so effective against all of the Zots. However, you need to remember that after some time, there's a type of Zot that appears that basically just drains your soul, which is quite annoying. Because sometimes that enemy spawns off screen where you can't see them, and suddenly you're already out of soul and you can't easily kill it. Seriously, the music is so silly. And yet it has its own charm, if you ask me. So after you kill 57 Zots, the counter on the bottom left will turn gold, indicating that you completed the challenge. But you can keep going as long as you want. See how high you can get a score. Mine's not too exceptional, gonna be blunt. I think the Zots hanging from the ceiling are some of the most annoying, just because you have to keep jumping to hit them. The big Zot heads are something you have to anticipate, because the shockwave they send requires you to do a full jump over to hit. Although, to be honest, the type of Zot that annoyed me the most is definitely the one that keeps pounding the ground. I don't know why. They're not that hard to deal with. But for some reason I kept screwing up against them. Anyway, yeah, that Zot right there. That one that was floating around, that was the one that would drain my soul. Without soul, you cannot use Vengeful Soul to attack all of the Zots easily, and you won't be able to heal yourself. There, it's appeared again. Honestly, I would just suggest using all of your spells immediately if it's like too far away, because you won't be able to use them otherwise. Like, it's supposed to drain your soul slowly, but it drains it quite quickly, if you ask me. Right here, I saw it, and I basically just used 2 Vengeful Souls to get rid of it immediately. If you look at the bottom left counter, I'm already over 57. Really, as long as you spam Vengeful Soul when it starts getting rough, you should be able to reach the 57 counter that you need to reach in order to unlock the new title screen. Yeah, that lanky Zota is the one that finished me off. Kind of disappointing, but whatever. It's a fun little diversion, but Team Cherry sure is pushing Zot as a meme for the game. It's a little distressing in a sense, because Zot doesn't really deserve it for what it's worth. Doesn't feel like he stands against everything the game is really supposed to mean. But I mean, it's a secret extra bonus, so I won't harp about it too much. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to showcase. I mean, in that Hall of Gods room, there's another statue that you can get by completing all the bosses on Attuned, and then Ascended, and then Radiant. But I haven't gone around to doing it on Ascended yet. I did in every boss in Attuned, but I haven't gone around to doing everyone Ascended, and Radiant, well, not sure if I'll ever get around to doing that. And then there's doing the bindings of all of the Pantheons. I did them for all of them except the ones of the Hollow Nest, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to that. Although you unlock the Land of Storms if you do that. Incidentally, if I've heard that it's possible to glitch the Land of Storms entrance by trying to hit the switch while it's still under the ground, hidden away. But I wasn't able to replicate that. So, like, it's like whatever. And that's pretty much it for the Godmaster DLC. Next time we'll play Hollow Knight will be whenever its Hornet campaign is released, if ever. Hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll be to stay. Bye-bye! By the way, make sure to get this game when it releases in physical edition. Or you can get it right now on Switch and PC. Digital only, though.